Dogs sometimes display behaviors that can leave us scratching our heads, like licking your feet, dragging their rear on the ground, or stretching when they see you. In this video, I'll break down the reasons behind these peculiar habits, starting with one you've probably seen before. 1. Why do dogs scratch the ground after doing their business? You might think your dog is trying to bury their poop, but the real reason is quite different. Dogs are incredibly territorial animals and use their sense of smell to communicate. Scratching the ground after relieving themselves is their way of leaving a scent mark. How does this work? Dogs have scent glands in the pads of their paws. So when they scratch, they spread their scent around the area. This behavior isn't just for marking territory, it acts like a business card that provides information about their age, health, and even stress levels. Plus, scratching leaves a visible mark on the ground, serving as a signpost that says, "I was here." Some experts also believe this behavior feels good to dogs or helps them assert their presence when other dogs are nearby. Number 2, why do dogs chase their tails? Watching your dog spin in circles chasing their tail can be hilarious, but it's important to understand what's really going on. For puppies, tail chasing is often playful curiosity. They see their tail as a fun moving toy, but if an adult dog does this frequently, it might indicate boredom or anxiety. A dog with too little activity might chase their tail just to pass the time. The solution? More walks, engaging playtime, and social interactions with other dogs. On the flip side, tail chasing could also be a stress response. In intense or monotonous environments, some dogs develop compulsive habits to cope. Providing a calm, enriching environment can help reduce stress and prevent compulsive behaviors. Number 3, why do dogs get the zoomies? If you've ever seen your dog sprint wildly around the house, you've witnessed what's known as the zoomies, technically called frenetic random activity periods. Zoomies are completely normal and happen to dogs of all ages. According to the American Kennel Club, dogs often get zoomies as a way to release tension after stressful events, like a bath or a vet visit. Other times, they're simply expressing pure joy, like seeing you after a long day or being let out to play after being confined. Zoomies also help dogs burn off pent-up energy. If your dog gets the zoomies often, make sure they have a safe space to run without knocking things over or hurting themselves. 4. Why do dogs jump on people when greeting them? While it can be overwhelming, a dog jumping up to greet you is actually a big display of love and excitement. They want to express their joy in the most enthusiastic way possible. Jumping up is their way of getting closer to your face, a natural level for interaction in their world. Licking your face is a behavior they learn as puppies when they lick their mother to ask for food. As adults, it becomes a sign of affection, but there's more. They're also sniffing you to gather information about your day. To curb excessive jumping, try ignoring them until they calm down, then reward them with attention. With consistency and patience, they'll learn to greet you more calmly. Why do dogs eat poop? Seeing your dog eat poop can be shocking, but it's more common than you might think. This behavior, known as coprophagia, has several explanations. For puppies, it's often something they pick up from their mother, who eats their waste to keep the area clean. Puppies might mimic this behavior as they learn house training. For adult dogs, the reasons vary. Sometimes they do it to get your attention, while other times it's a response to boredom or stress. The key is understanding why your dog is doing it and addressing the root cause. If needed, consult your vet for guidance. Remember, never punish your dog for this behavior. They're not doing it to upset you. 6. Why do dogs sleep on their backs? When your dog sleeps belly up, it's not just adorable, it's a sign of trust. Exposing their belly and throat shows they feel incredibly safe and secure in their environment. In the wild, these areas are vulnerable, so sleeping this way is a huge compliment. They trust you completely. This posture also helps dogs cool down on hot days. Unlike humans, dogs don't sweat through their skin, so exposing their belly helps regulate their body temperature. Number 7. Why do dogs bask in the sun? Many dogs love lying in the sun. While they don't synthesize vitamin D the same way humans do, sunbathing helps them reach their optimal body temperature, which is a few degrees higher than ours. The sun's heat also improves circulation by dilating blood vessels and can relieve arthritis symptoms. Additionally, Sunlight boosts melatonin production, which improves sleep quality. However, be cautious. Too much sun exposure can cause overheating. Watch for signs like excessive panting, disorientation, or lethargy, and make sure your dog has access to shade and water. 8. Why do dogs lick people's feet? This behavior might seem strange, but it's completely natural for dogs. When your dog licks your feet, they're activating their Jacobson's organ, a structure in their palate that allows them to smell and taste simultaneously. By licking your feet, they gather information about where you've been and how you're feeling. Sometimes, dogs simply enjoy the salty taste of sweat or are looking for attention. Licking is also a way to strengthen their bond with you. However, if licking becomes excessive, it might indicate anxiety or a behavioral issue, so consulting a professional is a good idea. 9. Why do dogs bark at nothing? It might seem like your dog is barking at thin air, but there are logical explanations. Dogs experience the world differently than humans. Their sharp hearing allows them to pick up sounds we can't, like distant noises or the squeak of a mouse. And their vision in low light is better than ours, so they might notice subtle movements that we miss. Plus, their extraordinary sense of smell lets them detect faint scents lingering in the air. Sometimes, dogs learn that barking gets your attention. In this case, they might bark simply to communicate with you. So when your dog seems to bark at nothing, they're likely responding to stimuli that are imperceptible to you. 10. Why does your dog follow you everywhere? If your dog follows you from room to room, even into the bathroom, you've got what's called a Velcro dog. This behavior is common and stems from a few key factors. Dogs are pack animals and see you as their leader, so following you is a natural instinct. They also learn that being near you often leads to rewards like petting, playtime, or treats. For rescue dogs, past experiences of abandonment or loneliness might make them extra attached, seeking comfort in your presence. While this behavior can be adorable, it's essential to ensure it doesn't lead to separation anxiety, which can negatively impact both your dog and you. Did you find this video interesting? If so, join our community by subscribing and hitting the like button. It's a free way to make sure you never miss our next video. And if you're curious about what your dog's body language might be telling you, check out the next video on your screen. Tap the thumbnail to watch and learn more.